Good afternoon, this is Brian. Welcome back to the ranch. Today's video is gonna focus on fly control for the cattle. I've got two methods that I'm gonna try and see if we can get these cattle a little more comfortable. The fly load is really bad this summer. I think the heat has something to do with it, but stay tuned and we'll see if we can figure this fly thing out. Thanks. Thanks, honey. One more? Yeah, thanks. So my solution for the fly problem that we have on our cattle is I've got some Redmond's premium mineral salt, and this has garlic in it. So apparently it's supposed to be a natural fly control. So we're gonna try it out and see how it goes. So I'm gonna go over to the cows and see what their fly load is and record it so that I have something to compare to here in a week or a couple of days. So right now, are you gonna hold still for me, Dolly? She's got, I mean, these cows are miserable. She's got flies on her back. She's got them all over her belly. She's got them in her face. You can see Loretta, she's got, hey Loretta, hold still so I can film you. I mean, look at that. She's just like getting eaten. Oh, getting eaten alive. Look at them. They're running around because they're getting bitten so badly with these flies. So, all right, they've had enough of me. They're acting weird today. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in this little mineral tub. I got this on, I think, Tractor Supply. These are not cheap. They're about close to $300, I think, but it has a little flap. And of course, each flap, there's 3 different compartments under the flap. So we're gonna go ahead and put the mineral in there. And they've already eaten some pellets out of here. So I think they've already figured out how to use it. So let's go ahead and get that in there and give it to them. Wow, that's really strong. Oh, cute, it has a little scooper. Yeah, put it in the same one.
Oh.
Well, take the speaker off so we don't need it. Here, put that in the bag. Put that in the bag too. All right, so that's a really strong smell, but there's the Redmond's. I'm gonna put the salt block in this one right here, and we'll just leave the other one empty. So this is where their shade trees are. They'll figure out that there's mineral in there. I'm just gonna leave this right here, and eventually they'll probably get to it. We'll see if they eat some of that. Right idea, wrong side, Dolly. Ah, Loretta's gonna figure it out first. I thought Dolly was the smart one. Well, maybe she still is. Dolly got to it first. I don't know if she liked it. Oh, there's Loretta. You liking it? Or is it gross? Loretta seemed to like it. What do you think, Dolly? Good stuff? Well, at least they don't hate it. Wasn't sure how they were going to react to this garlic mineral. While they're sitting here, let's just look at that fly load one more time on now. So let's zoom in on that fly. Look at that fly load she has. Oh my gosh, poor thing. Hopefully this mineral will help. Now I've also got part 2 of my Battling the Flies series here. In my haste to move the cows last week, oh sorry, whoop. I forgot to grab their mineral tub, so they've been without it for 2 days. So we're gonna put this mineral block in their new little tub over here. That way they have the choice between regular mineral and the garlic mineral. Not sure if I should give them a choice. I'm gonna see which one they like better. I'd rather they get the garlic because that's gonna help with the flies, but we'll see how it goes. All right, so this has been a long time coming getting this because it's been raining on their mineral, and I don't know if it's good or bad for it, but probably can't be great. So the second thing that I tried to implement was something that I saw on Goldshaw Farms website. He seemed to have pretty good success by putting fly paper on a trash can, and then the flies would, you know, come off the cows and get on the fly paper. So I went ahead and did that. Here's my trash can fly paper. I went ahead and staked it down so the wind didn't blow it away, and I think it was very unsuccessful. They had a lot of good success at Goldshaw Farms with this method. I did put it next to the waterer, so every time they come to the waterer, I would hope that it would get the flies to come over here. But most of the flies that are on there, this fly paper actually has little imprints of flies on it. So like, this isn't a real fly. That's just, you know, I don't know why. I don't know if it's supposed to try to draw them, but these are fake flies that are on there. But there's a real fly. It seemed to attract more grasshoppers than it did flies. And of course, I don't think it reduced the fly load on my cows one bit. While we were preg checking the cattle, which is going to be the topic of my next video, we decided to go ahead and take some of that fly paper and go over the cows with it and see if we could reduce some of the fly load on the cows. It seemed to work pretty good.
Get this side over here.
At this point, some of you might be wondering, well, why don't you just go ahead and spray the cows for flies? And I'm not really interested in using a fly killer to spray the cattle. I'm really not sure what kind of effect that's going to have on the cows' overall health. And I'm really trying to look for some organic ways to reduce the fly load without having to spray them with fly killer.
For your own good.
At least we got them deflied a little bit, and you don't like that, do you? Well, too bad. That's about a third of the 2/3 of the fly load she had on her when she came in. No, there's flies, believe it or not, that's like half of the flies that they used to have on them. But so all of my attempts or I guess my 2 attempts of getting the flies to leave my cattle alone really didn't help that much. So if you guys have any suggestions on what works on your property, go ahead and put them down in the comments. I kind of need help with this. I'm by no means an expert of fly control on my cattle. I'm still trying to learn this whole thing. And I know that there's some bottles that you can buy that attracts them and traps them. I'll probably try that. One thing that I think I'm going to try to do is fashion some type of like tennis racket looking device and put fly paper on it, and while they're sitting there, because my cattle are really tame, they let me touch them, they let me feed them while they're just at the water trough or eating some pellets. I could just take some fly paper and just kind of dab them, and every time I'm up here and see if we can reduce that fly load. So I may even try that. But anyways, still a work in progress. Haven't quite figured out how or what is the best method of reducing fly load, but we'll try to get it figured out. Thanks for watching.